Hi, my name is Mark Bozek, Engineer Paramedic with the Chino Valley Fire District. I thank you for joining us today for our virtual tour. We take COVID-19 very seriously and follow all precautions and guidelines. This video was filmed prior to requirements of masks. Please enjoy the tour and remember, you are not in this alone. We are here for you.
How you doing, Chino Valley School District? Hey Sparky, thank you for coming out and joining us on this virtual tour. We're Chino Valley Fire. We are your fire district. My name is Philip Vasquez. I'm a Chino Valley firefighter, paramedic. Here's my crew. This is going to be Daniel Fry. He's our engineer. He's actually the one that drives this big fire engine behind us. And Captain, it's Captain Casey May. He's the one that's in charge here. He's our supervisor. He's the one that calls the shots for us here at the fire station. This is actually our medical compartment. Just like our paramedic squad, all of our fire engines are fully equipped to run any medical call. So here we have our ALS bag is what we call it. It has a lot of medications and things to be able to treat critically injured people. Right here we have what's called a cardiac monitor. It looks like a TV. We call it an EKG. And here we have what's called an airway bag. In this bag we have an oxygen tank and we have masks to be able to deliver oxygen to those patients that are having difficulty breathing. Hey guys, the next thing we're going to show you is the back of the fire engine. It has a lot of secret compartments here. In this compartment, we actually have what's called our reel line. Our reel line's 200 feet long and it's able to put out a lot of fire. And we also have different size hose here to be able to hook up to those yellow fire hydrants that you see on the side of the road to be able to feed the fire engine with water. All right, the next hidden compartment I want to show you guys is right here. In this compartment, we actually keep all of we have a tool here called a rubbish hook. And we have a couple different size ladders here. We have a 14-foot roof ladder and we have a 24-foot extension ladder. These ladders allow us to gain access in case we need to rescue someone that's maybe stuck in a tree or stuck on top of a roof or things like that. Or if we had to go on top of a roof to be able to, what we would do is with our chainsaw, cut a hole in the roof to allow heat and smoke to exit the building so our firefighters could gain access safely to be able to rescue someone that's in need of being rescued. All right guys, the next thing I want to show you is where we keep all of our fire hose. The fire hose, we use it to be able to get, this one here is 4-inch. We have 800 feet of it. We use this hose to be able to get the water from the fire hydrant all the way to the fire engine. And then we use this hose here to get the water from the fire engine to the actual fire so we can fight the fire and effectively put it out. All right, all you guys out there, I'm actually really excited to show you guys this cabinet. This is one of my favorite cabinets. This is where all our heavy duty tools are so that we can get wherever we need to get. These tools allow us to help people, rescue people. Tools like an axe, we have a sledgehammer, pry bars, we have a rotary saw, chainsaw. We have anything you can think of that we can possibly need to be able to rescue people and help them in their time of need. Like I said, this fire engine here actually has a lot of hidden compartments. Pretty neat. I think it's kind of like a transformer. This compartment's one of my favorites. Has a lot of heavy duty tools. One of them being our chainsaw. This chainsaw, we can use it to our imagination. We can cut through things like cut through roofs, cut through doors. Use it if we had to cut down any like rubbish or trees in our way to be able to gain access. One of my favorite tools here. I have a lot of favorites, guys. Another one of our tools, our rotary saw. Our rotary saw has a diamond tip blade, pretty neat. This diamond tip blade could actually cut through pretty much anything. Very heavy duty, very durable. Again, this is a tool that we can utilize to cut through, say if we had to get through gates or locks, had to gain access into any heavy duty roll-up doors, concrete, things like that. We could cut through a lot of things with this piece of equipment here. Again, another one of my favorites. Some of our specialty tools that we have on the back side of this door that swings in and out. Here we have a Hux bar. Like I said earlier, one of my favorites, sledgehammer. Here is a big set of bolt cutters. We could cut through some pretty heavy duty bolts, again, to be able to gain access pretty much anywhere. Just like you guys might have seen in your front yard, attached to your garden hose, we have nozzles. Our nozzles are just a little bit bigger and they're able to shoot a little bit more water than your average garden hose. These nozzles are actually rated from 95 to 300 gallons per minute. That's a lot of water, guys. Hey guys, the next compartment has a lot of good equipment that we're able to utilize. Here we have a giant flashlight, be able to provide a lot of light to illuminate the scene. We never know when we're gonna be on the scene of a call. It could be at 2 in the morning when there's no light out. It could be late at night. Whatever it is, it's important for us to have good lighting so we can prevent injury to any of the personnel that are responding on the call. Here we have a rope bag. This rope bag specifically is for rescues. These red mats here, or these red, we call them salvage covers. Salvage, not only do we work on rescuing lives, we also want to consider people's property. So we use these salvage covers to be able to prevent as much damage as possible. Inside this bag, we call it our over the side bag. This bag has a lot of pulleys, carabiners. They have harnesses, so we're able to tie off and go down an embankment, go down, say if we had to go over the side to be able to rescue someone. That's what this bag has a lot of. And then these two bags up here are just 150 feet of rope to be able to carry out that function, to be able to rescue people. So that's pretty much everything that's in this compartment. Again, every piece of equipment on this engine is essential to be able to effectively carry out the job that we do day in and day out. And now this compartment, guys, is actually what we call the engineer's compartment. Today, my engineer is Daniel Fry. He's actually in the kitchen cooking my dinner right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys his compartment. We call this the pump panel. So as you can see, based off of what hose line we're gonna be pumping to the fire, that's gonna be all these gauges here. To be an engineer, it takes a lot of math, formulas, equations, and things like that. So it's important to be up on your math skills to be able to carry out that job. One of the very important jobs in the fire service. So continuing on this way, guys, we have a couple more compartments. This one up top, we have a broom. Broom comes in handy on the scene of a car accident, picking up all the glass or debris, even on scene of a fire, things like that. We have a couple of different hose bundles. They're both 100 feet long to be able to extend off of those hose lines that we showed you guys in the back of the engine. And then right here, we actually call our transverse pre-connect hose lines. Each of these are already pre-connected to the engine, 200 feet each. So they allow us to pull up in front of a residential structure, say it's on fire, we're able to pull it this way directly to the front door. Hey guys, now we come to the front of the engine. This engine, it's a massive piece of equipment. So when we're coming down the road, code 3, we always encourage everybody to pull to the right. In the front, you'll see it has a lot of lights, sirens, right, our air horns, just provide safety for not only us, but also our community members by letting them know that we're coming so they can safely get out of our way. In front here, we actually have some more fire hose. And in this front, we call it a bumper line. It has 100 feet. This bumper line, we particularly use it a lot for fires when we get vehicle fires on the freeway. So we're still able to provide protection for our personnel on scene by having this big fire engine protecting us, yet still be able to put out the fire. All right, guys, and the final compartment I want to show you guys is this one here. Again, just like our paramedic squad, it's important for us to stay hydrated. So we actually have an ice chest with water and Gatorade. So when we're out on the fire line fighting fires, we're staying hydrated and healthy. The next thing we have is we call it absorbent. On the scene of a car accident, there's oil and other fuels coming out of the vehicles. We're able to use it, this absorbent, so it doesn't spread and cause any other damage to the environment. And here we actually have 3 hose packs. Each hose pack has 300 feet of hose. 3 because there's 3 personnel on this fire engine. For a wildland fire, we can each put a pack on our back, and what we do is we put in a progressive hose lay, and we rapidly try to extinguish that fire before there's any extension into anyone's homes or further damage. And some more equipment we have. We actually have ballistic gear. We always want to stay safe no matter what scene we're on. So this gear actually has ballistic equipment, which is like bulletproof gear. We have vests and helmets, so when we are responding to calls where there's dangerous people in the area, we're staying safe at all times, so we can not only make it home safely to our families, but we can also provide care to you guys. We have a lot of miscellaneous equipment, all very important. We keep it pretty orderly, and we like to label things. So when it comes to utilizing any of this equipment, we can get it quickly so we can do our job effectively. Here we have caution tape. So if we ever put this caution tape up, it's just to caution you to not pass this line for your safety. So this is where I sit, guys, when responding to a call. Our fire district absolutely thinks of everything possible to be able to keep us as safe as we can be. Something as far as hearing protection. So we're able to protect our ears and yet still be able to communicate with the crew as we're responding to a call, because the loud sirens that we use as we're going code 3. And having our seatbelts on is a must before even putting the engine into drive. All right, everybody, so that concludes our virtual tour for today. Really appreciate you guys joining us. And again, another thank you for you guys doing your part when it comes to saving lives and staying home, because we're doing our part by being here at the fire station to be ready and to respond to you guys. So again, thank you, and we'll see you guys next time. You have a good day.